Welcome back to What Arty and Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a Kranvagn. It's a tier 10 Swedish heavy tank. It's located on the north spawn of Murovanka, and this one is under the command of Captain Ashstorm. And this is the first part of a 2 replay video featuring different drivers but the same tank. Game on! Well, the Kranvagn was a project started in 1949, was confidentially known as the KRV to start with, but it was actually a heavy tank based on the French Air Mix 50, and I think you can see the design cues in the actual turret, but it actually is very similar to the Emils. The Emil 1, the Emil 2, the Emil 1951, they all got the same sort of turret, which is very, very solid, but a very weak hull. Well, Captain Ashstorm's going into the Magic Forest, but there's a Manticore, a tank he's fairly familiar with, over to his right. Okay, what have we got over here? It's normally where somebody will turn up. Now remember, this tank has got 12 degrees of gun depression, and it's best hull down because the hull, as I said, is fairly weak. 90mm of armour on the front, 70 on the sides, 37 on the rear, but the turret is much better. 225 on the front of the turret, 70 on the sides, 37 on the rear. So long as you keep the turret towards the enemy, they really can't do much damage to you unless they use the heat ammo and aim for the weak spots, which are the cupolas. And of course, if they are aiming for the cupolas, you just raise your gun. The cupolas disappear from sight. Well, that's what I've been told anyway. Progetto takes the first shot. It's an autoloader, 3 shots. Second one ricochets off his roof, but he gets the second one in. The third one in, rather. Standard APCR, which are capable of 440 alpha, and they'll penetrate. The standard APCR will penetrate 252mm, and he's loaded a fair number of heat rounds as well, which do 300mm. Okay, he's loaded. 21.05 seconds is the normal reload time. You can see that, well, it's not showing actually. Captain Ashstorm has got slightly less than that. 2.75 seconds between each shot, so that's how long it takes to cycle. Okay, the projector is going to take some more fire now, and he'll be out the game with this next shot if he gets this on. Yeah, he does. So he's got his first kill. He didn't penetrate the 430. Now that is kind of unusual, but he is loading a clip of heat rounds now, because of course he's coming up against some serious opposition. Just circling the reticule to see if he's got a target. Oh, VK 10001P. Now he should be able to penetrate that with the heat rounds. There's a Wizzy 1201 DFT, puts the first round into him for 432 low roll. Second one in 491 high roll. Third one does critical damage. It must have hit the tracks, I think, but it didn't do any hit points. Yes, you can see his reload time is 19.26 seconds, so he shaved 2 seconds. Round about 2 seconds off. Going for the VK. Yep, easily pens the VK. Second one didn't pen the armor, so he must have hit one of their strong points, or hit the armor on the wrong angle, and it just didn't go through. He likes this position, I think, mainly because it actually does give him some advantage. He's cycled for another reload, another clip. He doesn't want to come out from behind this because obviously the thing is that Wizzy 120 down south is actually waiting for him to move. They'll all fire at the same time, and it looks like he's going to get some help from an Astron Rex, one of those new tanks. Now, is he going to make the move? It wouldn't be a good idea right now because he can't see those guys. Oh, he's decided to do it. This is very brave, but so long as he can stay in the low ground, he should be okay. There are some ridge lines here which will protect him. I'm not sure if the enemy saw him move out of that position, but they will see him naturally. Yep, here they go. And he will start getting hit by the Wizzy. And the VK's hitting him. There's the object 430. Goes for the VK first. Tries to get the cupola. He should be able to penetrate that. And yes, he gets that one in. It's a high roll, but he blocks the shot that comes from the object 430. Must have hit the turret. Pretty sure it would have hit the turret. Yes, you can see the 2 marks where they hit. The Wizzy 120 doesn't appear to be firing. I wonder if he's relocated himself. Okay, Object 430, your time has come. Oh, it's the UDES. He'll just easily go through the UDES. Put one into the 430. Yep, gets him as well. That was a very good clip. He's up to 4.5k of damage already. And he's yet to suffer a loss of hit points. And you notice how he raised the gun there for a moment to stop them going after his cupolas. And the UDES is about to take a hammering. You'll be out to be... Oh, he's out the game. Okay, now 430, what are you going to do? And he's about to die. There you go. So that's his 2nd kill, even though he could have had more. He's popped the reload. This tank is quite a beast, and when it first came out, I think most people enjoyed it quite a lot. Not everyone plays it well though, that's the problem, because obviously they do expose its weak spots, which of course to the side of the turret and the actual hull itself, which is fairly weak, but yeah, it's a good tank. Really good turret armour, good gun depression, low silhouette, good top speed of 60 kilometers an hour, which is kind of the speed you expect from a medium, let alone a heavy tank. And of course, as you remember, as you may know, the hull of the Kranvagn is basically the hull also for a Strib K. Or at least that's what we've been told. Waffenträger easily get punished. He's out of the game with 1 shot. Okay, so he popped for a reload. Might as well go straight on. Potentially he's got a high caliber, 20% of the enemy hit pool. With this gun, it's a 120mm, it's fairly easy to get high calibers so long as you actually just keep pumping those rounds in. And lots of people stock up on the heat rounds to make sure they get the full penetration. It looks to me like the enemy is focusing on getting to our cap area, and so they're just ignoring what's going on behind them back in this area. There's a Strib 103B somewhere around here, and that's what I think he's being cautious about. He doesn't want to get hit by that 105mm gun. There's the T-54. Let it dial in. He's only got the top of the turret. Yep, easy goes through that, no problem. And the T-54 gets taken out by the Foch B, who's behind us. There he is. And they both platoon, and they've got 3 kills apiece, so they could end up with the brothers in arms. The mouse is in sight. There's no 103B. He's actually gone elsewhere. He's actually on the 2nd hill near the water tower, or moving up on the water tower. So we can move ahead now without fear of actually getting struck by a 105mm, moving very quickly. Captain Ashstorm's looking to try and position himself. Oh, there's the Strib. He's actually come back because he knows the danger he's in, and he's about to get double hit because he's going to get the Foch and us hitting him at the same time. We've found the mouse. Put one into the mouse. Oh, no, go for the Strib. Strib, go for the top. That's it. Oh, didn't get it through. Go lower plate. Yeah, he's out. Nice. You can't go for the grill. The cupola's difficult to hit. Well, it's not really a cupola as sort, but you know, the commander's hatch. So lower plate, if they give it to you, just take it. Okay, he's not fully loaded, but he's moving ahead anyway. The enemy is obviously anxious to get at him because he's coming up behind them, and they're being pressured into this corner now. Okay, we've got a mouse, a CS52 Liss, the Fox. And the mouse is about to die, or is it the Fox? No, the Fox dies first. We're going for the mouse second. Pumps the 3rd one into the engine bay. Didn't get a fire. Now, the thing here with this one is to actually hug him. That's it. Make him turn his turret. But don't let him shoot at your hull if you can. Just let him only hit the turret. He was actually trying to get a shot into the hull with his... I don't know which gun he actually had. I think it may have been the 15cm, but you don't want to let him hit the hull. if you can help it. Only one enemy left. It's the Wizzy 120. Must have abandoned his position, and he's gone. So 5 kills for Captain Ashstorm, 4 kills for the Foshby. That's a pretty good game. Well, here's the end of battle results for the first game, and that was a first-class tanker for Captain Ashstorm in the Kranvagn. He also got his first mark of excellence during that game, so it shows he's being very consistent with his damage. He got a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He ended up with 5, just 1 short of getting a top gun. He got a shield proof for blocking more damage than the hit points to his own vehicle, and the spotter badge for spotting at least 1,000 hit points of damage, on top of a fire effect for doing more damage than the hit points to his own vehicle, and a bruise the medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 5 exactly. He picked up a brothers in arms alongside the Fosh. They both had at least 3 kills each, and Captain Ashstorm did get the high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game. And just look at that win rate, 11,771, very high Super Unicum standard. Let's have a look at the team scores and see where everyone was. Well, there he is, top of the table with 7,887 hit points of damage, the second highest scorer in the game. Turned out to be the Mouse on the enemy team with 3,645 hit points. Then the Foshby with 3,593. When it came to kills, it was, yes, Captain Ashstorm with 5 kills, 4 kills for the Foshby and 2 kills then for the Object 430 on his team, the Mouse on the enemy team and the Strib 103B. And when it came to base XP, yes, Captain Ashstorm's the only player to get over 1,000, but he was nearly pipped. Somebody nearly got over 1,000. That was the Object 430. He got 974 after Captain Ashstorm got 1,313. I didn't mention it the first time. And the Foshby managed 930, following up behind. So not bad performance by these two, but Captain Ashstorm, he really rocked that one. Let's have a look at detail. 27 shots fired, 27 direct hits, not a single shell missed the target, but not every one of them penetrated. 20 non-penetrations out of that, so 7 shells either ate the tracks or just didn't go through. It must have bounced off the turret or just not penetrated. No splash, damage of 7,887 hit points, of which 1,721 were at more than 300 meters, so you can see most of the damage done at close range. 6 hits received from the enemy, all were non-penetrations. Yes, he carefully stayed behind that ridgeline to avoid the enemy getting any clear shots on him, and if they did try, they just bounced off the turret. 2,520 hit points of damage blocked by the armour. 2 enemy vehicles were spotted, 10 enemy vehicles were damaged, 5 killed and 1,381 hit points of spotting assist. On a premium count, he earned 99,267 credits from that game, got 135,000 for completing a mission, a total of 234,267 credits from one game, and after repair, ammunition, resupply and consumables, and remember, yes, he did fire a lot of heat rounds, but he came out of the battle with a positive 107,002 credits altogether, so not bad, even though yes he did spend the credits but on the ammo, but even so he came out with a very good result. He got 7 bonds because this was a tier 10 battle, and he got 1,969 XP times 2 for the first victory, took away 3,939 experience points altogether, 9k combined. Still no ace. Yes, he's still trying to get the ace tanker on this machine, but it is difficult because there's a lot of people out there who play it and they like it and they do play it rather well. So if you want to get an ace tanker, you really have to go some to get it. Not just 7,000 damage, you probably have to get enough damage to get a Pools medal or a Radley's, and yes, an ace tanker a high caliber guaranteed as well to get the ace, probably. I would think yes, the standard is very high because it's a good tank. Anyway, let's have a look at the second battle. The second battle is on the Arctic region map, and this time round it's Mr. Lan. Game on. Well, yet again the sound let me down, so I started this replay with no sound but then restarted it again, and this time round we got it. You can see Mr. Lan's got his reload time down to 18.3 seconds. He's using premium consumables, which certainly does speed up the reload. He's loading the heat straight from the start. And he's racing this TNH to try and get down there quickly as he can. Oh, he cut him off there. And I think the reason why is he's trying to get the best position to get early shots on the enemy tanks as they come into sight. 7058 didn't get that one through, but he could certainly pen the Viz. Oh, no, he'll have the 103, I think. Yep, gets that one. So, yes, this is a really good position actually, because you can go hold down from this side. Remember that 12 degrees of gun depression really does do something to hurt the enemy. Just wants to get the right spots, and then he can start filling them full of holes. His next clip's ready. Oh, the 430 is just the other side. Okay, so here's his first. Takes the first round. It's an average roll. And he takes the 430 out of the game altogether by firing into his engine bay. Gets another one into the Viz 55. And the enemy Arty had a go. That was an FB3805. Just lobbed a shell over the top of us. Landed nearby. Okay, you can see that Mr. Lan already has 2 marks of excellence on the barrel. But then he has been playing the Kranvagn a little longer than Captain Ashton. Oh, he gets one of those out into the Martian. I think he was having a bit difficulty with the angle. Okay, he's going to try and cross over this area here. Remember, it's very easy to slide off into the water if you're not careful. And he's made it. The answer is actually to go much higher than normally you would. But he's going low on this part here. Oh, this is risking. Well, we've now converted into the submarine. But it looks like he's going to make it out. And at this point, the enemy is probably having kittens because they realise that a Kranvagn is going to be coming up behind them. Yeah, don't do this at home, whatever you do. Okay, who's next? Who's first? Yep, the 705 takes a round. We took a round from the Martian, and we finish off the Viz 55. Trying to get the third round in, it didn't work. Okay, that 705 is probably getting very worried now. I don't think we want to go swimming again. The answer is normally to go as high as possible, and that way you don't end up in the drink, but oh, 705, you are worried now. Yes, that one went straight through his lower plate. That one did as well. And yeah, he's out. Brilliant. Yeah, they just lost their heavy tank. Well, they've only got 3 heavy tanks left. The Martian, the IS-32, and who's the other one? There's there is another enemy heavy tank. A-Phase 1, of course. Go for the Leopard. Oh. Well, yes, he can get that through the Martian's front of his turret. If he points it at us, we might as well take it. I think the Martian's hugging that rock because he doesn't want to get fired from the A-Phase 1, the VK4502 on our team. So Mr. Land's now going to just keep pumping those rounds in. Oh! Didn't get the right angle. Heat rounds don't normalise as the normal AP do, so yeah, unfortunately that one didn't go through. And he's gone! The M60 got him. He got him from actually in the dip. The M60's in the dip. He shot up. There he is. Okay, remember there is an Arty, so he is likely to be firing at us. And there's a Strip 103B somewhere out there, and that Leopard. Because remember, we didn't finish the Leopard off. We went straight for the Martian instead. Okay, well, the Leopard's actually gone around the corner. He's over there now. So we're going to the rock. Ow! That's the Strip. So we know where the Strip is. The IS-32's come back, so we'll finish him off. Can we get a high roll and finish him? Yes! Oh, FB3805 is very close. And we're spotting now. We're actually spotting, I think. Or are we spotting? No, we weren't spotting. It was actually our M60 who was doing the spotting. But Striv's next. Blind shots. I think we're going to change direction. Go after the Leopard 1 now. Hello, Mr. Leopard. Oh, we're not going to kill him in the next round, but we will certainly make him not a one shot, but a two shot. We need a very high roll to take out the Leopard with this next round. The enemy's only got 4 tanks left, 2 of them in front of us. The A phase one's up north, and of course there are Arty's right in the back. I'm not sure where the A phase one's gone though, because our tanks are covering the areas where he should be, so he's probably come back, or he might have come back. I think he's in the dip. Oh, there he is. He's actually been spotted. He was much further north than I thought he was. Okay. I don't think you need to worry about the A phase one. I'm sure you won't be able to hit him from this spot here. I think he's just having a quick look round him to see where everyone is. I was trying to work out the angles. That's what he was trying to do, so he could actually pull back over here without getting hit by that Striv or the Leopard. He is low on hit points. He's only got 517, so one clean shot from the Leopard and then the Striv might be able to take him out. Oh, FB3805, so close. Now he's a one shot. No. We still don't know where that Striv's located to. He's working it as much as he can. The A phase one's gone. There's the Striv. Okay, we know where the Striv is now, so we can get rid of him. He's just taken the hit. And that's one kill shot. Yep, got him. And that means it's just the FB3805 and the Leopard. Full steam ahead. Yeah, everyone's firing in that direction now. Well, Mr. Lamb will try it. He's loading the APCR. He doesn't need heat rounds now. He'll easily penetrate this guy. Any second now he's going to have his load in. And yes, he gets him. And that's just the FB3805. He's got his top gun. Come out, wherever you are. You're behind that bush, aren't you? You are behind that bush. Yes. Okay. I know I shouldn't be laughing because that was an Arty he just killed, but it was the end of the game. You were hiding in the most obvious position, and that's it. Well, I guess Captain Ashstorm now knows what it takes to actually get an ace tanker in the Kranvagn, because that's what Mr. Land just got. He got an ace tanker. He got a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He managed to get 6. A duelist for taking down 2 tanks who damaged him. A fire for effect for doing more damage than the hit points for his own vehicle. He also got a high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game, and he got a top gun for getting at least 6 kills. In fact, he ended up with 7, just 1 short of getting a Radley's. And let's have a look at team score and see how much damage he did. Well, there you go. Ace Tanker is 10k damage. And Captain Ashstorm only got 7, but I'm sure he's on the way to getting 10. It won't be long before he does get 10, and then he'll have his ace. 10,140 hit points of damage went to Mr. Land. The second highest damage in the game went to the AMX-50 Foch on the enemy team. He got 3,390. And the third highest damage went to the Striv 103B with 2,916. When it came to kills, Captain Land got that one. Mr. Land, not Captain Land. He got 7 kills. 2 kills went to the FV4005 Heshbarn and also to the M60. And when it came to base XP, yes, Mr. Land's got that one as well. In fact, he's the only player to get over 1,000. And he got 1,537 base from that one. 933 went to the Centurion and 901 went to the M60. He fired 33 rounds in that game, got 33 direct hits, just like Captain Ashstorm. Didn't miss a single shot, and he got 26 penetrations on his targets as well. So, yeah, they had about the same amount of penetrations as well, I believe, because I think Captain Ashstorm missed 7 shots, or 7 shots didn't miss 7 shots. 7 shots didn't pen. So, yeah, they've got about the same sort of ratio. 10,140 hit points of damage, of which 1,949 were at more than 300 meters, so most of the damage done at close range. 4 hits received, all 4 were penetrations, I'm afraid, and 1 hit by way of splash, which was the FV3805, who fired a round just over the top of him, which landed behind him, only stunned him, didn't do any damage. 4 enemy vehicles spotted, 9 enemy vehicles damaged, 7 killed, and 298 hit points of damage assistance. He earned 78,184 credits from the game, 29,319 from battle payments, a total of 146,595 credits altogether. But Mr. Land did fire a fair amount of heat in this game, and he needed to get the damage, and as a result he ended up with a loss of 41,452 credits for the game. 1,537 XP, 2,306 experience points taken away. So Mr. Land and Captain Ashstorm are both storming around the battlefield with their Kranvagns. Yeah, I wouldn't want to get into a battle if they were playing on the opposite team in one of these. Yes, I think I would probably try to pick the best place I could to hide away from them and hit them from afar without actually being seen. Yes, I'd be very, very worried if they were on the opposite team. I hope you enjoyed both those replays. If you did, please give our video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm.
Oh, I hope nobody finds me licking this because it tastes so good. I just don't want to share with anybody, and I hope nobody finds me.
And of course, please do remember we've got a sister channel called The General where you can watch great replays without any stupid commentary from me. Commentary from me. They're usually fantastic battles, and we do have coming up soon on that channel some Racini Heroes medals. Yes, some of the players actually managed to score the Racini medal, which is very rare. So do stick around on that channel and watch, and thank you for watching this video.